Marhaba, I'm belly dancer Jensuya. This is Bob, and we are going to lead you in the top 10 belly dance move to build six-pack abs, even if they're covered under a layer of insulation. You don't have to be a belly dancer to do these moves, because I'm going to cue you, and we're going to have fun with Bob playing that drum. And if this is your first time with us, watch me the first time I do the move, then join in for the repetitions, of which there'll be lots. Yalla habibi, let's get started. Move number one is one that I call chest pop, booty pop, and it looks like this. We're going to start in basic belly dance posture. Feet close together, knees bent, hips tucked forward, chest lifted. Now the whole time we've got to keep our knees bent because we don't want to bob up and down, but it's going to go like this. Chest pop, booty pop, chest pop, booty pop. Now it's going to go way faster than that, but if you're new to this, you can keep it at that speed, and now we're going to speed up. Go whatever speed works for you. Keep the knees bent, abs engaged. Here we go. Chest pop, booty pop. We'll do 4 slow. Pop and booty pop. Very deliberate moves, holding your belly dance posture fast. Chest pop, booty pop. 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 Chest. Now really fast. Chest pop, booty pop. Chest pop, booty pop. Chest and booty. 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 If this is too fast, take it at the slower one. Chest pop, booty pop. Chest pop, booty pop. Chest pop. You can hold it right here. The key is keep good posture and keep your movements very precise and deliberate. Fast. Chest and booty, chest and booty, chest and booty, chest and booty. Whew. Working those abs, getting a freebie leg workout. Chest pop, booty pop. You ready to move on to move number 2? Okay, let's do it. Woo! Now we're going to do chest twist, hip twist. Again, very deliberate moves. Basic posture, knees staying bent, abs engaged. Here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, hips, 2, 3, 4, chest, 2, 3, 4, and hips, 2, 3, 4, chest, 2, 3, 4, hips, 2, 3, 4, chest, 2, 3, 4, hips, 2, 3, from the side, chest, 3, 4, and hips, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to turn. I just want you to be able to see what it looks like from the side. 3, 4, hips, 2, 3, 4, chest, 2, 3, 4, hips, 2, 3, 4, chest, 2, 3, 4, hips, 2, chest, 2, 3, 4. Very deliberate moves, keeping good posture, abs engaged. And what we're trying to do is each time we move a body part, we're trying to hold the other ones from not moving. Isolating, learning to really control your muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to move on to the third move? It's a little bit tricky. Again, from chest to booty, we're going to go slide, 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 and slide, and slide, 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 and slide, and rib, slide, chest, slide, and hip, slide, hip, slide. Ribs parallel to the floor. Hip bones parallel to the floor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, keeping the knees bent so you don't bob up and down. Get it, bob up and down. What's this? Chest. Hips, 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 and hips, and ribs. Ribs, ribs, and ribs, and hips, 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 and hips. Belly dance is all about isolating your moves, 1, so that later on you can put them together in layers and do like serious multitasking. 1, 2, like talking and dancing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, and then we'll move on to our next move. Spirals. This one's going to start at the hips and go to the chest. So we're going to do a little hip circle and the little chest circle, up and down. Hip, circle, and chest, circle, and hip, circle, and chest, circle, hip, circle, chest, circle and hip, circle and chest, circle. More rigorous. Have your arms up here. So I'm not up here pulling down, pulling the elbows back, hips tucked forward, chest lifted, hip, circle and chest, circle, hip, circle and chest, circle, hip, circle, chest, circle, hip, circle, chest. Let's reverse it. Hips the other way and chest the other way. Hip, circle. And I'm really lifting that chest in the circle. Hip, circle, which is different if you've done the other videos. You'll see often I'll do a chest circle, which is parallel to the floor. This one is not. I got to check in with the beat. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Belly dance is all about becoming the music. So knowing the music is essential unless you just want to copy somebody the whole time, which I know you don't. Should we move on to our next move? Ooh, undulations. These are going to be a little tricky, but boy, this is going to build some serious abs. Easy version just goes front and back. But we're going to go front, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Again, the easy version just goes back and forth. We're going to do it for 30 seconds, which is a long time. But I'm going to be up in the corner, and I'm going to keep your mind off of it while I tell you about our online course, Introduction to Belly Dance. For 30 seconds, here we go. If you want to learn to belly dance without my cues or choreography, to know which moves to do no matter what the music is, Introduction to Belly Dance online course is going to empower you with those skills. With the course guide, 2 suggested schedules, and 20 professionally produced videos, by the end of the course, you'll have a solid foundation in the essential skills of belly dance. Enroll today at school.jensuya.com or use the link in the description. Woo! Did you do it? All right. It ain't over yet, honey. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it starting back. So we're going to go back and down, up and forward. Oops, down and back, up and forward, 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 and really feeling the burn, if it's burning, because you're pulling up so from here, you're pulling up all this body weight. It's almost like weightlifting, right? Couple more, and then move on to booty undulations. Our move number 6. Here we go. So booty undulations. You do bob a little bit up and down with this one because it's knees. So we're going to go bend it forward, scoop it back, bend it forward, scoop it back, forward, scoop it back, forward, scoop it back, and forward, scoop it back, and forward, scoop it back. Nice. Forward, scoop it back, and forward, scoop it back, and forward, scoop it back, forward. Now, if it's too hard with your arms up here, because this is super rigorous, you can bring them back down here. Forward, scoop it back, and forward, scoop it back. Now we can do the same thing, but backwards. So we're going to go back, scoop it down, and back, scoop it down. Really working those abs and legs. Get a workout. Freebie. 2 for the price of 1. I love that. That little thing he does, we call it popcorn. It's so much fun to dance to. How are your knees doing, huh? Leg muscles tight. Be sure to stretch after this. Oops. And keep those shoulders down. I find my shoulders riding up while I'm talking. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Oh my gosh. Vertical hip figure of 8. Right in here. We're going to go like this. We're going to go up, over, out, and down, over, out, and down, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Super slow. 1. Now we're going to take it 2s. 1, 2. Hip, hip, over over here, hip over here, hip over here, hip over here, hip over here, and hip over here, hip over here, hip over here. Watch your posture. Keep your chest lifted. Feet on the floor and hip, 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 and hip. Always listening for the beat. I know sometimes I get off while I'm talking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hold it here, and then we're going to go up, up, up. Hip figure of eights, up. Vertical hip up, hip up, hip up, and hip. Hip, 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 and hip, and hip, 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 and hip. Now we're going to do a horizontal hip figure of eights. So we're going to twist it forward, push it out, and take it back like this. It's going to go back on one side, push it forward, back on the other side. Back. Forward, bring it back, and 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 forward, bring it back. Knees are very bent, really using the abs because we're trying to keep the upper body straight. So we're using all of these muscles going through as constantly like a snake. And you notice that when a snake moves, it doesn't even look like they're working. That's what we're trying to do. Look like we're not working, but we know we are because we are building six-pack abs, dancer abs. Even if you've got a little bit of insulation, if you've got a little bit of insulation, even if you've got a lot of insulation, you still have abs under there. There's still a six-pack of abs, and we're just trying to work them a little bit. Okay, let's take it to the front now, from the back to the front, from the back to the front, back to the front, and back to the front, back to the front, and back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. How are we doing? Woo! It's a really fun move, right? I keep doing this to remind myself to stand up straight. Now, I don't do that when I'm performing, I hope. Oh my gosh. You can check it. You can see if we do. Check out our performance playlist where we're playing and playing music, dancing at all kinds of different venues. Are you ready to go on to the next move? Okay, horizontal hip shimmies with a booty undulation. This is going to be tricky. So here's the horizontal hip shimmy. Okay, we're twisting around, right? Okay, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the booty undulation. Now we're going to layer it on. Scoop it, and 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 scoop it. Layering some moves. Tricky if it's too hard. Just keep it to the shimmy. Scoop it, and scoop it. Take it the other way. Scoop it, scoop it, and scoop it. And scoop it, and scoop it, woo! And scoop it, and scoop it, and scoop it, woo! And scoop it, and scoop it, woo! Are we ready to go on to move number 10? We're really going to ramp it up with more shimmies. This time we're going to do a vertical hip shimmy, up and down. Keep your abs in and up. So we're isolating the move, knees bent. We're going to do this vertical hip shimmy. We're going to layer on a hip slide. Here we go. Slide, and slide, and slide, and slide. Oh my gosh, if it's too hard, just keep your shimmy going here. This is a very deep knee bend shimmy. So we're really keeping those knees bent. Knees bent. Slide, and slide. If you've had a great time, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, leave us a comment of how you did. All of those things that you do help us to keep our channel sustainable, which means we can afford to keep doing it for free for you because we love to dance with you virtually. When you are ready to learn how to belly dance by yourself to your favorite music without me calling out the cues, no choreography, school.jensuya.com, Enroll in Introduction to Belly Dance online course. Mom, can we take this faster? You guys ready? Let's really shake it. Shake. Hasta luego. See you in the next video.